So Keith had asked my parents for their blessing when we were home for New Year's, and my parents live in California. So we had talked about marriage, we had looked at rings, but I actually didn't know when he was going to propose. So it was Super Bowl weekend.
I had gotten out of work early, gone to the apartment, and set up this whole elaborate thing. I had gotten these signs that each one says like a reason why I love her, and I put them up the stairwell that lead up to her apartment so that she would have to pass each one on the way up.
It was a Friday, and we were going to a Super Bowl party on Sunday, and so I was texting with Keith, and I said, I gotta run to the grocery store, I have to pick up some stuff to make this dip. And he's like, okay, fine.
And I got this archway that I set up in the living room and put the ring on this pedestal in front of the archway. And so she was coming home from work, and she texted me, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna stop at the grocery store. And what do we need for dinner? Like, do we need salsa? And I'm like, yeah, I think we need salsa, just come home. And 5 minutes later, he's like, how much do we need teriyaki sauce? I'm like, I don't know, just come home. And so I'm sitting on the couch in a full suit.
I'm asking him about all these things that, if we have in the house. He's like, yeah, we have them. Just come home, Didn't think anything of it. Pull into the driveway, come up, and the door that usually heads up to my apartment, it was closed, which is never really closed. I'm like, okay, that's a little odd.
And then she finally gets there, and I put a curtain up between the living room and the dining room so that she couldn't see into the living room. But she had seen all the signs and all the rose petals, so she knew something was up.
And then there's a sign on the door that says, your love is like, and it had like 2 little owls on it. And I push open the door, and there are twinkly lights all the way up the staircase, we live on the 3rd floor, with rose petals. And I was like, oh my God, this is actually happening. And so I went up the stairs, I get into the kitchen, rose petals everywhere.
Gets home and walks into the living room, she pushes the curtain aside, her face was she's bawling. She couldn't see anything, she could only see me, and she didn't even see the ring next to her, so I had to be like, hey, what do you think?
We hug and we embrace, and then he just looks at me and he's like pointing, and on this tray that he had set up under this canopy with lights was the ring box with a sign that says, will you marry me?
And I got down on a knee and proposed.
And so he takes the ring, he gets down on one knee and asks me to marry him. And
well, she said yes. She said yes, and it was great, and we called everybody.
And then we start calling our parents and everybody, and we just kind of took a moment, and I was like, he's like, I've been sitting here for 3 hours waiting for you, and you keep calling me about the stupid soy sauce and cream cheese for this dip, and I don't really care. And so we had a good laugh about it and stuff, so now it's kind of a funny story where now I'm like, do we have dip? Do we have cream cheese, soy sauce?
I, Keith, choose you, Erica, to be my wife.
I, Erica, choose you, Keith, to be my husband, loving who you are now and trusting in who you are to become.
I promise to grow with you and to challenge you to be a better person and allow you to do the same for me.
I promise to listen to you with compassion and understanding and speak to you with encouragement.
I will help guide you when you ask for direction and accept your help when I feel lost.
I promise to seek a life that is thrilling
and to cherish the excitement of the unknown in our adventures.
I promise to give you the best of myself, to be an equal partner in every aspect of the life that we're building together.
I promise to love you when life is easy, and even more when it is hard, when our love is simple, and when it is an effort.
I promise to remember either one of us is perfect, but I'll remind myself every day the ways we're perfect for each other.
Erica, today I choose you as my wife.
Keith, today I choose you as my husband.
For better, for worse,
For richer, for poor,
for sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish until we are parted by death.
until we are parted by death.
I do pronounce that they are husband and wife together.
You'll stay on my mind. You'll stay on my mind. Since you came to me, my life has changed. Bad things will be gone, the good remains. I will walk this world, will walk this world with you. I will walk this world, will walk this world with you. You'll be in my soul. You'll be in my soul. Everything is real when I'm with you. Hand in hand we'll make our dreams come true. I will walk this world, will walk this world with you.
Erica and Keith are being greeted by their parents with bread, salt, and a glass of wine. The bread represents the parents' hope that their children will never experience hunger or need. The salt reminds the newlyweds that their life may be difficult at times and they must learn together to cope with life struggles. The parents now present the glass of wine to Eric and Keith for each of them to drink. With the wine, the parents hope that their children will never be thirsty and that their lives will be filled with good health and joy that they may always share in the company of their family and friends. The parents now welcome newlyweds into their respective families with hug and kiss and a sign of love and unity.
Erica and Keith are an amazing couple who through years will become even more amazing as they share their love, joy, and burden. As you know, you know that we have special bond and we always will. You are our pride and joy, and we love you very much, and we love the man you have chosen as your husband.
We've shared so much, and through everything, Eric has always been there for me, by my side, supporting me, encouraging me, and loving me. Our relationship goes way beyond just cousins. She's my friend, she's my sister. She always understands me and loves me with an open heart. And I see all that compassion she shared with me now shared with Keith, and I'm so excited and happy that she's found someone to share her life with.
So when Erica said, I'm gonna introduce Keith to the family, what better venue than to bring him to Ciocia Mary and Wuja Chris's 40th wedding anniversary at the Polish Club. Man, Keith, you took it like a champ. You danced to music, you had no idea what the heck they were saying. You ate food you didn't know how to pronounce. But I have to tell you, the whole night, Keith couldn't take his eyes off Erica. And when Erica looked at Keith, she had those googly love eyes like they do tonight, and you could tell that there was something special there, that they were really meant to be together.
But one time when I did come back to Boston to make a visit, Keith generously offered to let me stay at Erica's apartment. He was there too, but when I first spent time with them and first saw Keith and Erica as they are now, it felt like it'd been something that's been there all along. It didn't feel like I was at Keith's weird new girlfriend's place. It felt very familiar and something that could last a very long time. It was just comfortable and it was real. Nothing I've seen since then indicates that anything is going to change anytime soon. So I'm not going to return the favor and give you advice because I'm confident the two of you are already well on your way. So if you guys have anything left in your glasses, please put them up to Keith and Erica, to continuing love and happiness.
So I asked each of them to tell me one thing that they each loved about each other. Keith talked to me about, with Erica, everything just feels natural, that it feels effortless because it feels right. And Erica talked to me about how when she's with Keith, she can just feel in the air how much she loves him. Because when I think about Keith and Erica, two of the things about both of them that really stand out to me is their sense of honor and commitment. Their willingness to do the right thing even when it's the hard thing. I say we should all raise our glasses to Keith and Erica, a lifetime of peace and happiness. Still a lot.
I think my younger self that it's really about the person and like their personality and how they make you feel.
She's an incredibly kind and loving woman, more than I've ever known.
And with Keith, I am absolutely myself. All the weird quirks I have, my nerdy tendencies, my silliness, and he gets it.